Hello Sagittarius, welcome to a Justice for Sagittarius reading where we discuss however the energies of justice would like to be discussed via the energies of one of the sister energies I read for, which is Sekhmet. Bear in mind that in doing so, the delivery of these messages that you're about to listen to may feel merciful or merciless. Although they are meant to be delivered in however the reading would like to be disclosed, it is imperative to utilize your discernment to take all the bits and pieces that resonate with you and leave anything with the reading behind that may have not resonated. For this is not a one-to-one personal reading. You have you have checked into a general collective reading via me, 7th. A bit more clarity onto who and what I am is that, I am 7th, aka Master 7th, that reads these energies for you. Should you want to know a bit more detail as to who and what I am, there is a description box below that offers such details. There are other various forms of links and how to travel between the two sister channels that I provide for all of you, and should you want to utilize any of that content, all of that is for your viewing pleasures, and all messages are timeless. In regards to the reading, feminine and masculine energies are non-gender specific. However, please remember, femininity encapsulates feminine and masculine energies. Masculinity also encapsulates feminine and masculine energies. Alright, Saki, let's get into your reading. We are starting with the Page of Pentacles. You're overrun with a lot of responsibility. The Devil. This responsibility, however, comes with a challenging prize. The challenge is the one that you are chained to, the inevitable lesson of decisions that you keep putting yourself in, and although they feel like independent decisions, wise decisions, matured choices, and levels of compromise and awareness and understanding, it starts with you and will end with you, and all that you, there is a lack of personal growth because you're chained to this karmic pattern. It's karmic because there is a level of dishonesty that you have with yourself. And instead of being honest and listening and anticipating unfolding that story path, you rather choose a path that you've traveled before, or you rather choose that said path or a different path that feels familiar, as such as if you've walked it before. And that is what's teetering, because yes, there is, I do get wisdom. There's wisdom coming off of you. However, there's a level of depthness that is lacking. And that's interesting. That's interesting to hear me say out loud. There's wisdom coming off of you, but there's a level of depthness lacking. And I feel that it is trauma driven for sure. Because if I'm not sensing it, then that means you don't know how to resonate within it. Meaning if you can't resonate in it with something, then either you don't have it or you have it and you're covering up. So it's undisclosed information or not available information or just none to be had. Whatever that is, I see that to be a problem because there is a desire of wanting it because of all the things that you do desire to want to manifest, whether that's a person, place, or thing, that, however, reeks of coming from a path of a universe that you don't know how to resonate with. So therein lies the problem. Therein lies the problem. The moon. The moon is the energy to be like, if you stay stuck within the energies of emotions and you keep gaslighting, you keep your secrets and you hold on, you think that because you're sensitive and emotional, that's the human version of you. But what you don't know of the science of the moon is that, one, it's an allusion to the cause of what it means to be human. I'm not going to get into that, but that's just the clause of it, okay? Then two, it's a rock. It's solid in materialism. It doesn't have water in the ways that we believe the emotions of looking upon the moon and how invigorating and intoxicating it may be. The trigger synopsis of it being an emotional sense of an awareness is not meaning that the water of the moon did that to you. It didn't do that. It's rock solid. It has its own priorities. It does not care about your state of being. The moon creates a lot of the waves that are happening. It does not give a shit about what the fuck is happening down here. All right. Meanwhile, we can be in awe of it. And that's the part of the mystery, that the biggest prize to all of this feeling, this is coming a lot now for fire signs, ego, astrological sun here, of Aries, Sag, so far of me doing these readings, is that there is a gratitude appeal that you cannot... It's like infectious, you know. You can enter a room and someone can easily look at you and be like, "Oh, this person practices gratitude," yeah. But then there is a level of stranglehold within the reading that, let's keep it fresh and funky, like I said for Aries in that context. You're here, not that, but fresh and funky. You're here for a reason, whatever that reason is. That's part of the acknowledgement that there's a chain. There's a chain that you were attached to. And I'm not sure if you are aware that you are chained to this. Seven of Wands. That's where I feel that if you don't know where that is, it's wherever you feel you have to put in a lot of work to get what it is that is yours. And this whole law of manifestation and attraction that I said, the card came out now, the Magician. There's a level of desire and voluptuousness. Like I said, you can enter the room and someone is like, oh, that person, which is in you, practices gratitude. You practice something. There is a magnetism of wanting to be like, hey, how are you doing? Or just as a stranger saying hi to you and making eye contact, like, do you see me? I see you, that kind of thing. There's a level of beauty that comes to that. However, then there is an overstimulation of that. Overstimulation of either it being that you feel too exhausted or too lazy. There is a feeling and overrun and too tired and being split in so many responsibilities by so many people. Like, there's so much work that you have to do in order to maintain this law of attraction. And that's where I'm saying there is that chain. Because to do so much work to receive what is yours in the ideology of what it means to be and practice law of attraction, you don't have to do much work. It's already yours. So the training of ritualism, that's for the ego. That's 100% for the ego. Alright, we have Two of Pentacles with the Hermit card and the Empress. Juicy. Alright, the juiciness comes from the trials and tribulations of feeling very, how can I say it? In your body, okay? Like, you're feeling very like, I'm gonna explode if I don't do anything. I'm gonna explode if I don't say something. And you're still struggling with something. And what you're struggling with is, like I said, it's untapped. It really is totally untapped. You might it's just untapped, period. All right, it's like, you need to get here. This is what's untapped. We need you to tap this open, to perform an energetical surgery within yourself and crack this bad boy open. All right, whether you're holding on to something and this maybe needs to fall in order to crack open, maybe that's what needs to happen. And that would be totally what all these major arcanas have in store here for you. without it being the Tower card so far in the reading. But you feeling the pressure of, yeah, girl, bitch, dude, dudette, however you want to listen and not get offended with the hammer of the sword. Act right. Act right. Because this energy here is very similar to Aries reading. The Seven of Pentacles and two Seven of Wands. Interesting. That's the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Wands and Two of Pentacles. Okay, and it's very similar. They're minor arcanas. That means it's an ego similarity. The minor ego, that is a mystery. But is it really a mystery? If we're here to say I'm aware of something and I'm aware of maybe not knowing something. So there is a uber intelligence that comes from knowing something. That I've said also in the Aries reading. Anyway. We have Aquarius card, same from Aries, individuality, as some closing messages for you. I'm not taking all those. I'm being told to wait for a singular card to come out. So this could also speak on needing to find your rhythm, find your metronome, I'm hearing, okay? Find your metronome. Nope. So no. It's very hard for someone to filter out and get to their metronome here. Okay, thank you. We have the waning or wanning gibbous. Someone probably is correcting me all the time, and I could look it up and hear what waning tomato, potato. English! Alright, it's a gratitude. Okay? This is the practicing, single-handedly taking ownership to reduce, reuse, recycle, bitch. Singular metronome. Meditate. And I'm not talking about the hum, hum. Alright, that's not. No. The highest of gods that I speak for do not give a damn what position you are in order to be within all of it. Wherever you are, no matter the stance of that of which it is you are in that present moment, at all given moment, you are in equilibrium of everything that is. Whether you are feeling that flow of alignment, well, ladies and gentlemen, and all those in between and beyond, that is the point of your individual journey of gratitude and practicing self-awareness, self-tranquility, self-speed of becoming. Take these energies in, however they may want to speak to you. All right. With that being said, I'm wishing you a wonderful morning and noon or night, wherever you are, in the ether of this time and space. And may you keep flowing, growing, and glowing. Take care.